Hello everybody, we are back. This is Storr versus Khornight. This is exciting times. This is the losers bracket, so we are going to lose one of these teams, unfortunately. Storr has just beaten the mighty Andy Davo with the halflings. Khornight, I believe, won the first game, lost to Shawnee, so now he's obviously, this is last chance saloon for the boys. Yep. I'm just about to head up to. Obviously, I'm joined with Fatyn. You guys know that. And I'm just about to get to the kick now. So Chef, as the toxic gain 3 rerolls and Kislev lose 3 rerolls. Oh my god!
Kislev with no reroll.
Oh my god! Right, so I'm pausing it. Well, actually, no, they're still setting up. They're still setting up. So I'll pause it when they're running up for the kick. The two memeiest teams, it will be a Saham to see. Oh, a shame to see one go.
Hello, Shawnee. How's it going?
Yeah.
This could have been you. This could have been you if you'd have been lost. If you'd have lost to the Kislev, obviously.
Yeah, Shawnee doesn't lose.
Kislev does not lose.
Shawnee does not lose.
Okay, I'm ready to press play on the thing.
Alright, hang on. Well, I'll tell you when to press play when because they're still setting up on my one. So.
Yeah.
Press. Alright, the halflings have just set up, so now the Kislev are setting up, and then when I see the run up, Khornight's just swapping the same player into the same square. Champ strats. Yeah. He wants that lino in that square, confirmed.
It's like giving the cards just that extra shuffle when you've just been shuffling for 1 minute. You just
Yeah.
give it a little bit more.
Right, I think we're there. Oh no, we're not. Yes, now we're there. So press play.
Okay, let's go.
Brilliant coaching. Extra reroll. Was that for the
five rerolls to 0?
Oh my god.
Nobody's got the fame, so this is a 0 reroll. So basically, Khornight has a massive uphill here. He's on offense, which Kislev do not like to be on anyway. They're pretty crap on offense, and he has no rerolls whatsoever. So he's got to play super safe in 1 minute.
This is unbelievable. Go Flings, big up, wrestle and kick. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm going to be honest. I'm a big fan of Storr. I like Storr. I am surprised he is even in this round. So,
are you a big fan of wrestling and kicking?
I'm a big fan of Wrestle and Kick Nation. Yeah, I am a Wrestle and Kick Nation connoisseur. Like I like when I get a bit of free time, I like to wrestle and kick. And
who doesn't?
Yeah, any bit of free time I get, I just bang out a wrestle and kick, and that's my Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning, Sunday evening, sometimes a few times on a Monday.
Perhaps you should join the nation.
What's the idea of 2 heads on the bear? Can I get back to you on that one, random boy?
Random boy, we're hoping that we will actually find out what the idea of the 2 heads bear is. It's break, tackle, 2 heads. That's right. So
break, tackle, 2 heads.
Have you ever seen 2 heads on a Saurus? No. Well, we'll see.
Right, so he's just jostling for position. He's got the best star player in the game, Willow. Trees.
Willow, thick skull, dauntless sidestep.
Strength 4.
AV8, strength 4.
Amazing player.
Quite amazing.
It's not actually that bad against Kislev.
So it's really interesting to see. So basically, Khornight's keeping all of his catchers, so all of his movement 7 edge 4 players right at the back here. They're the AV7 ones.
Yeah.
He looks like he just wants to roll as few dice as possible. So
yeah,
I would be looking to try and just not roll that many dice. Where's his tackle player though? I don't like 3 dicing with wrestle here because you can't take both downs. I would be wanting to be hit.
He's KO'd himself!
No,
god, he took the both down and KO'd himself.
He just took both down and didn't wrestle.
Oh, he's cast the fling. He's cast the fling.
Nice.
Oh my god.
All right.
Champ
So,
strats.
Khornight confirmed with balls, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't really work out for him there.
Khornight has balls, but no players.
Wee. Okay, so I was just thinking, like, why don't you just blitz with a block player there? But you went with the wrestle.
Yeah. Didn't need
use
that
the
guy.
wrestle.
Mighty blow. Doesn't do a thing. So yeah, like it looks like Khornight is setting up for the 8-turn stall here, like which is probably correct, but
I mean, the thing is, he's got no rerolls. If anything goes wrong in this turn, he would rather it went wrong late in this drive. He would rather it went wrong late in the drive than early in the drive. Because if it goes wrong late in the drive and Storr doesn't score, then it's 0-0 at half time. Khornight may get some rerolls for the second half, and he might have a better chance at.
oh, there's loads of balls on display here, boys. There is so many balls on display here. We just had a both down on a tree on a bear. There is nothing but balls. I mean,
So I think
he didn't have an option with that one. But still.
I think Khornight will not be too unhappy to go into this half. Like if it ends up going in 0-0, it's a long way into the future at the moment. But
Yes.
he won't be like super sad because he'll be hoping that he gets a few rerolls and kislev are really good on defense, right? So
Yeah, he won't be super sad. He'll be mildly sad.
I'll be up there, yeah.
Alright, takes the both down, gets the armor break, just a stun, no hate, as
Maybe
every.
that's what you should have done last time, last turn.
Perhaps. I mean, who are we to judge? Right, and he's off.
He's making a proper break for it this time.
Yeah.
So he really wants to come up this side. Probably thinks that halflings.
I'd
are
be
not gonna
tempted.
score. Like if you score early and your kislev here, halflings aren't going to grind their way up the pitch. They're just going to go for the throw teammate score.
I think the tree going down was a big green light there.
Yeah. Very good actually.
And it just was like, right, I might not get this opportunity again. Let's go, champ.
Especially as where are the dive and tacklers here? How many dive and tacklers has Storr got? He's got 2 dive and tacklers. They're in 3 dive and tacklers. They're all around that tree. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of them's based. Well, not anymore. Bloody hell! Like Rick Reckless needs to get some coaching of Khornight on how to leap, because he's leaping like an absolute Adonis. Like this boy went to ballet school or gymnastics school. He knows how to leap. And then the first one.
Tree roots. Does it stand up? Doesn't stand up either.
That is a snake. And we're gonna see some repositioning from the flings, fling army.
That's pretty annoying. Non-stand up for Storr because he quite likes the bear on the tree there.
Yeah, diving tackle very useful when every player has leap. It is when they have no rerolls, random boy.
Yeah.
When they have no rerolls, it actually becomes a little bit better. A little bit better. I mean, to be fair, just like anything becomes better when your opponent has no rerolls.
Can we just take a little moment here to appreciate what's Storr's win percentage with halflings in Champ Ladder? It's like
it's mental.
70-something% or something.
It is, yeah. It's like better than any race that I play. Which is
oh dear.
A, terrifying, B, demoralising, and C, just champ status right there. Oh, he stabbed. Slow-mo, juke in the eye, and it's just a stun on Wi-Fi.
Interesting that he gave a stab there rather than the 2 dice.
I think he's just memeing, mate. I think he's addicted to the memes. He's probably having a right laugh.
Stab on armor 8 is not that good, and
it's so glorious.
I don't know. Maybe that's good, but
yeah, I think that was a complete. I think we got a showman in chat, you know. So like we got the showboaters, the no hate showboaters.
I suppose if the stab doesn't, like, sometimes the danger is with like Dark Elf Assassins or something, you walk up to somebody and stab them and then you fail the stab and then you got your armor 7 guy blocked like for free on the way back.
Yeah,
but this Zara is in fact a strength 4 bludger, so You don't really care if the stab fails there. Just leaves his Wrestle Stripper on the Strength 4 Bloodjesser.
I mean, this looks a little bit ropey because all we need to do is blitz one guy and we can get diving tackle on like everyone.
Yeah, but they are only flings though, so
Yeah, he's got.
it's coming around to blitz the leader.
Yeah, get those rerolls. Although the reroll's already been used this half, isn't it? So there wouldn't be a benefit, but
because he started off with 5.
That chef, the Gordon Ramsay of Blood Bowl, Storr, ladies and gentlemen.
So the 1 in 9 tree blitz with the claw mighty tree, and then the failed stand up and the root has really opened it up for Khornight here. Storr is kind of struggling to just even get people in relevant positions. The tree is really slow and is bait.
I think he can get a screen here, right? And I think he can blitz the block lino at the back out the way and stick diving tackle on the ball. And I like honestly with no rerolls, I think that's all you have to do. Oh, he's got yeah. So he can get like a full well, not a full screen, but he can get like at least 2 layers on the screen.
That's really good.
That's
block
huge.
Tackle. That's his best lineman. Block tackle lineman against the flings.
So he's Zappoed it. Yeah, right.
Good Appo.
Big ball Zappo. There's loads of balls on display.
Nah, so correct Appo. Like you can't risk that guy not coming back for the second half, and that's fine.
And then here comes the Strength 4 sidestep, which normally people laugh about Willow, but it's actually a pain in the ass. You've been nice to me. I called you the I don't know. It could be. It could be. I don't know how you feel about Maradona.
Congratulations! We really enjoyed that match.
Yeah. So I hope you like Maradona.
Let me tell you, Zaz, you had some big fans. So
yeah, you had some chat hype. Yeah, Zaz had some chat hype. Diego Zaz. She'll probably be known from now on.
Yeah.
Sorry about
that. You've got a nickname of Sure Hands Zaz. Sure Hands Diego. All right. Okay, so the tree... He's got both his trees way out of position, which is pretty cool. Khornight just has to stand up that lineman, and that's the tree tied up again. Interestingly, chooses not to stand up the lineman yet, with no rerolls.
The hand of Zaz, yeah. This is a difficult spot.
Okay, so he's
just
re-dicing the fling here to try and get it back into the middle.
Yeah, he's just going to re-center here. I quite like this play, actually.
Yep, this is fine. But he's still on no reroll, so any...
Yeah, there's no leeway, or what's the word?
The blitz there was a 3 dice blitz there, so it's a 1 in 27, so that's not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then...
His only block players are either stunned on the ground or sitting on Willow, so that's really good. Storr sort of tied up the block players there, so the 1 in 27 blitz from the bear was probably the best he could do to get to some safety. He's going to have to do a GF. Oh no, he's not going to have to do a GF.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, I was not counting the catcher being movement 7.
I thought you had extensive knowledge of kislev. I remember you having a kislev run and you loving every moment of it. I remember you being really, really happy about playing kislev.
Very happy. Oh, he's finally stood up his lineman at the back there.
Like, yeah, what on the tree? Yeah, I was looking at that. I didn't know whether he wanted to avoid the mighty blow, and then like I thought, but he has to do it because.
No, I think you're very happy with trading a lineman for a tree right now, so that's.
I mean, according to Storr, the trees are the best players in the game, so. And I wouldn't argue.
As they sit there totally irrelevant and rooted and not even bothering to stand up.
And like these trees, completely irrelevant. This bear, totally relevant. The totally relevant bear.
I don't think we've seen any. We haven't seen any two heads action from this bear yet.
Give it time. Give it time. It's coming, baby. It's coming. Oh, it doesn't even get the armor break. Ah.
And doesn't follow.
I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't follow. You hope for the armor break, don't you? And then you freed up.
Yeah, well, the tree's going to be irrelevant.
Yeah,
The tree's going to be outpaced.
It's actually going all right for Khornight, but it depends on this blitz, I guess. Yeah. Is he going to go for the stab? I think the memes are over, boys. Oh, no. Oh, it's a loner GFI fail. He was going straight for the ball there.
He went for the double GFI stab on the armor 7 catcher, but missed it. So
Has
that should be.
Has she got jump up?
No, yes, she does, yeah.
Okay, so it's not as easy as you think.
What, to get it safe?
No, to get her back and relevant for the next turn. So, like, yeah, I mean, like, for Khornight's turn now, like, you have to bear in mind that she has jump up. Like,
yeah, but he's got plenty of room down this left-hand side, isn't he? So.
Yeah, but it'd be even more room if she didn't have jump up. I'm clutching at straws. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. But yeah, it's looking like a score.
He's basically using Willow to just base Khornight's best lineman every turn. And Khornight what that means is that Khornight has to just dodge. He's never going to take on Willow.
No, there's no point.
There's literally no point in putting 2 assists in to try and block a armor 8 thick skull guy. So that's 1 man left that he's got to dodge with.
Okay, it gets him. Oh, huge sidestep fling out the way.
Yep, sidestep dome tackle fling.
So, I mean, he needs to do something about that. Oh, this is this is why I was mentioning jump up, because it's.
Well, I mean, the dub skulls had to come sometime. He was doing his best to 3 dice. Like every first action he was taking, he was 3 dicing, like the bear last turn, and then the 3 dice would block this turn. But then, as soon as he does a 2 dice action, then he gets his
punished. So this is a 2 dice block. 2 dice block is better than a stab, right? It must be, with block against no block. It's gotta be. Doesn't get him, and it's a loner. But it's still a dodge, isn't it? Like it's a 1 in 36. The stab wouldn't have done anything. Like obviously you don't think like that. You just go for probably the block. But like I'm surprised, like how open that was.
So the stab is 41%.
And a 2 dice block with block against.
2 dice block with two winners.
It's got to be higher than
55,
that.
55%. That's not taking into account rerolls because obviously she's a loner. So yeah, if it was, he was right to just go for the 2 dice.
Yeah, it's just.
It just shows you how shit the stab is basically. The 41% even against armor 7.
But she gets +1 against undead.
Yeah, she's got stakes.
So against ghouls maybe? Armor 7.
Against ghouls it's going to be a 58%, yeah.
So yeah, so if she's stabbing a ghoul, it's a higher percentage than 2 dice in a ghoul without block.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
But I mean, everyone takes her for blodge, strength 4, jump up.
Halflings like a blodge, strength 4.
Yeah, ball carrier.
And once she's actually picked up the ball, she's got the built-in dodge to move around, so you don't have to do any manual rerolls very often. So. Whereas usually you would not want a loner.
Is he stalling? Is he stalling?
No. Yes.
He's stalling.
Seems alright, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's got a Zara bear on
Seems
Zara.
like ballsy. Like I've seen some big gonads from Kislev, from Khornight.
Thing is though, like, how much difference is it between a one-turner and a two-turner
Not
for
that much, I don't think.
flings? They're just gonna chuck a fling anyway, aren't they? So
I guess the thing is though, like if you get the right kick, then they can't one turn. Whereas
yeah,
if you
yeah,
two turn it, then like the kick becomes irrelevant.
they're slow, aren't they? So if the kick's to the backfield, then that pretty much wipes out the one-turner, whereas it doesn't wipe out the two-turner.
But then it's also harder.
Hey, Khornight's done the business here. He's cast 2 flings, one of which was a sidestep dive and tackle fling. Obviously, Storr's got a decent bench, so he won't miss that too much. But the main thing is that with no rerolls whatsoever and a dub skulls, sort of like a crucial turn there, turn 6 or something, wasn't it? The dub skulls. He seems to have managed to. Ooh.
And Zara's KO'd. Oh my god, that's horrific for Storr.
Okay, that's not too bad. She's got 2. So 50. What's the math? What's the math on the
She's 35% to come back.
35% to come back, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Zara, the tail was on Zara there, so he had the bear on Zara. I think Khornight's played this really well.
He's gonna take a block, the mad bastard.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Khornight.
In the trip skulls.
Resist.
Thanks. Probably fine.
He's gonna get rewarded. He's rewarded. That so should have been triple skulls.
Bash a few stunties is not bad.
I mean, let's be real. Like, there's $340 on the line as well. It's like, it's quite a healthy amount of money. Love the dance.
Okay, so that like I like the way that Khornight quite often when you're playing an offensive drive, you need to spot the time when it's time to push. Like you could be faffing around for a few turns and then and Khornight correctly spotted.
Yeah,
tree down.
Yeah.
Space up the right hand side. Let's go for it, and he did. And then he switched back to the middle when Storr scrambled to the right.
It was well executed.
Yeah, the trees were out of it. He used 3 dice every time he could to blitz halflings. He didn't let the sidestep diving tackle, that didn't really play a part in the offense, really. He never got sidestep diving tackle on the ball. Didn't have to worry about that, really, which was, I don't know, maybe Storr could have tried a bit harder to use his sidestep diving tacklers. Maybe he was scared of committing too many halflings to dying or something, but with 3 sidestep diving, so with 3 sidestep diving tackle on the ball, Khornight never even had to make a block on a sidestepper.
Yeah.
At any point in that half, all he has to do is make a block on a sidestepper, not get him down for whatever reason,
and then it's real trouble.
And then he's in quite big trouble with no rerolls. So Storr went for a double GFI stab blitz on the ball, which he failed the first GFI on. And from then on, he was in a little bit of trouble. I guess he then after the dub skulls, he then got a 2 dice with Zara again. Did he use a reroll there as well?
He did.
He failed his loner reroll both times, didn't he? So yeah. Zara failed the loner both times.
And the thing is that I do want to say as well is Khornight does play a lot of stunties as well. Like he knows stunties, and I think his execution in the first half probably.
Khornight gets a reroll.
Yeah, completely needed.
Okay, this is on. This is on.
So what we're looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Handoff. Yeah, he can blitz. He can blitz this guy, hit this guy, and move the tree over and throw the guy on the right, on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Take root doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah. So now he just blitzes the lino.
Yep.
And then he needs to pick the ball up, hand off to this guy, move the tree across and throw him. And he gets the extra square. And you're going to want to land him down here somewhere. And he's got the reroll, most importantly. Oh, he's good. What? Oh, he's stacking it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's added a GFI.
He has added a GFI. Did he need to do that? Oh, wait, he's...
Oh, he's pushing the other guy. Yeah, he's pushing the other guy to give it to the guy in the middle. I don't think he needed to do that, honestly. Like yeah, I see what he's done.
Is that so that you don't have to reroll the take route?
Yes, yeah, I think that's what it. Ah, he's failed. 1 in 9 the pickup. Yeah, I think that is what it is. So if you take route, it doesn't matter. So obviously, Storr is a much better player than me, and he's a pretty goddamn good halfling coach as well.
I guess he wanted to give it to the sprint guy, didn't he?
Yeah, there would be that as well.
No, okay, so the chef this time. I don't know where you are. Are you ahead of me?
No, I'm back. I'm just about to see the chef result. So.
Okay, let's just pause it so we're synced up in the second half.
Yeah, so chef, no rerolls, no reroll chef.
So this is now advantage Khornight, definitely. He has managed with no rerolls to score in 8 turns. Matthew, the answer is with Kislev, do you play like elves and try to score as much as possible? No, you just try and fucking score because Kislev are shit at scoring. So you don't try and score as much as possible, you just try and score. If you score on your offense, then you're pretty happy, especially if you score in 8 turns on your offense. You're very happy. You've managed to control a drive. So the times when Kislev managed to control a drive and score in 8 turns are not very often.
And Storr only has 1 reroll. Because he only has the leader. He has no rostered rerolls.
That is huge, isn't it? He was really relying on
the chef
to at least get him something.
1. Yeah.
It's going to be brutally hard for Storr now. Really, really hard. See some Storr magic.
Yeah. It's the little chef.
Just thinking about that one turn there. Like, his sprint halfling was further back than the non-sprint halfling. You were thinking he could have got it to that.
The guy on the left, yeah.
On the line, right?
Yeah.
Because I quite like that. Because then when you move the tree,
you move it forwards, yeah, and you throw it 1 further square, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, Kislev with another reroll. So it's 4 rerolls to 1. So this is almost the complete opposite of the first half, where it was 5 rerolls to 0 between the halflings with 5-0 for the Kislev, and now Kislev with 4. Heavy favourites here.
Yeah.
Chef Dimmy's bad.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
All right. One of the things that you usually do with flings is just wait for a couple of trees to root, or at least 1 tree to root. So just a bit of patience against flings is usually quite good. A bit like with woodies, really. If woodies are trying to, well, on offense or defense, sometimes you can just play for a little bit and just wait for the wood elf tree to root, and then it makes your life quite a lot easier. Don't try any big moves. Okay, so
that's definitely not getting re-rolled. So,
given Zara's record so far on
she's been horrific, isn't she?
That's fine. You're not never re-rolling that, but it's not in. It would be interesting to see what Storr would have done if the ball was in closer to the.
Yeah.
Like, would he have still gone for the pickup with Zara, or would he have?
How rowdy do you get here as Kislev Fatyn?
I think you just 3 dice some halflings with block tackle for a couple of turns. Let's chill out for a little bit. You got plenty of time.
You don't put the pressure on and go like for the fail pickup again. Force him to re-roll the loner.
he's going to 3 dice this halfling, and we'll see whether he goes down or not.
Okay.
If he doesn't go down, he's sidestepping to an interesting place. I think I would definitely fancy getting like the halflings have got really no dangerous players, like no players you're scared about. So running catches up the field has very little downside because, yeah, again, a failed pickup really puts the pressure on. So I think I would definitely get this guard catchers going down the field. It's fine. I might even possibly I wouldn't base Willow with the guard catcher, but I at least was thinking about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
The only thing with this is it allows Storr to move right, whereas I would have liked to have a guy down the left as well.
You can't pressure too much on both sides because kislev are not really that quick. Kislev are only movement 6 mostly. With the
You want to stop him getting the ball in between these trees, right? And it's a loner pickup, and if he picks it up on a fling, you're going to get a blitz on it. It's rowdy, I know it's...
the bear here. It's clawing the bear.
Wow, he's trying to claw the bear.
Does Storr need this to go to overtime?
Probably.
Yes, I think Storr does need this to go to overtime. Like, Storr needs to find some way of scoring, hopefully not...
Early.
Using a reroll, but I mean...
Oh, she's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now it doesn't look so bad at all.
Storr is definitely not looking to turn him over and then turn him over. I mean, score quickly and then turn him over. I don't think halflings are not that great at turning things over. So if I was Storr, I'd be looking to just try to score. Neither of these teams are very good at scoring.
Hot garbage.
That's why it was pretty good that kislev managed to score with no rerolls in 8 turns. That was really impressive.
Had to get a stop or counter score. Yeah. I think I agree, Shawnee. Flings are not that great at anything. Best team in the game, they get 2 trees. They get 2 trees, they're the best team in the game. And then Wood Elves are the second best team in the game because they get 1 tree.
Alright, so Zara made the loner pick up there under some pressure because there were catchers that could have done some stuff. Zara is... So now it still has it on a strength 4 bludger. And be interesting to see now how aggressive Khornight wants to be. Because he does have the tools to sack Zara, but not without... I mean, he's got 4 rerolls as well, actually. So yeah, this is quite
he can...
So the ones to watch out for are his Wrestle Stripper on the left.
This tackle.
And his tackle. And he basically needs to use these, I think, as a little bit like War Dancers. So when one goes forward, the other one needs to stay back. So you need to make sure that wherever the ball is in range. So when you're playing with Woodies and War Dancers, you don't want your opponent to be able to get the ball out of range of both of your dancers. Okay, so he's got the strip off here.
Oh, it's just strip works on a defender stumble, so...
Yep, 1D strip.
He's going to run out of time.
Yeah, time. This is the first time we've seen anybody running out of time, actually.
He's got...
This catcher can 1 dice out here. Pick up on a 4.
Yeah, so sure, 2+ sleep, 2+ dodge, 4+ pickup?
Yeah, pick up on a 4 with sure hands, though.
Easy. And off he goes. Punt? No punt.
No punt, no.
And
Snake
snakes
into stun. Okay, so Storr has the Zara Blitz here. Probably Zara Blitz and pickup. He's probably relying on Zara Blitz and pickup here. He's not got many other options.
That is guard there, though. Oh, is he just dodging? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Oh, right, no, he's going to take the halfling hit.
So, yeah, this is what I meant by, like, I don't think kislev needed to do anything drastic here. Hey, what's going on here? He rolled a 1 in 9 with a wrestle. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong... My thing's popping up with the wrong stuff, so...
Have you got those stupid icons, have you?
Yeah. No, I don't use the stupid icons.
It's a 3 dice, and he... that sucks.
Now, what did he... What was that block that he did? Just
It was a
first
sidestepper.
thing
He
there?
just did it. Yeah, the other guy had sprint, so there was no way of avoiding that 1 in 9 unless you dodged without making the block. But then obviously you would have 1 in 9 the dodge. So
Bizarre dodge. Yeah.
yeah, so like that was just unfortunate.
And now we're looking at
Sure
2-0.
feet fail. Oh, trip ones. He does. Oh no, it doesn't matter because the Zara's a square out, stopping it. Yeah. So it's a 2+2 0.
So Storr probably, it's not totally game over yet, but probably beat Davo's Wood Elves, loses to the two Kislev teams. Wow.
Couldn't make it up, could you? Other people don't like them for this format.
We've got both undead coaches in here, feeling good about their choices. We were just looking at your Shawnee. Am I right in thinking that you can't put 2 heads on your Blood Shorehand's Ghoul because you can't stack 2 skills and then put the mutation on top of that?
Right, so we need a snake here, right? Basically.
Yeah. And he's used his reroll as well.
He's Weewol. There's the one.
Oh, there's a one!
Oh, he's made it. He's made it.
The other one. Wait, is he in range?
He is, yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's in range. Okay.
Other people rejected undead because they didn't think they were good. And there we go, boys and girls. Probably GG. We're going to see Storr probably try one turn without a reroll now, I'd imagine. And, or maybe a 2 turn, I don't know.
It's interesting, isn't it? Like, just halflings are so slow; they can't get away from anything. So
Can we be real for 1 minute? Halflings are absolutely terrible.
yeah.
They are awful.
If they can kind of cage, can't they? Because they can get some bodies around the ball. But against any sort of leap threat, they cannot get the ball away from the leap threat, can they? So,
oh, perfect D. That does not help.
like, how different would this game have been? This half have been if that chef roll had been
Better.
maybe two rerolls to Storr, no, and then taking Khornight down to 1 reroll. So the chef roll has been a huge factor in deciding this match, I think.
I think if also equally if Storr had picked Wood Elves, then we might be seeing a different match. I mean, at the end of the day, Storr's Storr's done exactly all he needed to do, wasn't it? Was beat Andy Davo. That was it. Like he's for me, Storr has won Blitzpit. Like it doesn't really matter who wins. Like the competition is over at this stage, isn't it? So it's like Storr beat Davo with flings, and
He's won the internet.
yeah, he's a folklore hero. He's basically been crowned. There's there's no way about it. Yeah, I literally, as soon as this ends, I'm gonna go and stick that game on.
Gonna be the ball of choice for many people.
Yeah. I think there's gonna be like 1 million views on that VOD. It's gonna go viral. But no, like I genuinely like Andy as well, so it's a shame for him, but I have to see what happened. Oh, it's the loner Dubskull. Storr's had some rough dice, like a few rough dice, definitely. Like you need things to you need them to go well, like with flings to compete, and it just hasn't.
I think Storr will have a look at his defensive half. I mean, obviously he's a great halfling player, right? So better than us two halflings by miles. But he will have a look at his defensive half and think, like, could I have made it any harder for the Kislev? Because like he didn't have unlucky dice. He had loads of rerolls. He didn't exactly, he didn't roll snakes and stuff like that in his first half, did he?
Well, kind of. He loaned Snake the GFI. He loaned us. Well, he Snake.
Well, he had a chance at a double GFI stab sack with a loner, which I wouldn't count as being unlucky if that doesn't work. You know, you
Yeah.
can't count as unlucky. So and then
And
like
he did
could we
have he had 2 dice on the ball, loner fail as
get two
well.
dice on the ball because the Kislev dubs gold at one point, and we were kind of
Yeah,
expecting
that's
dubs
true.
gold to come in at some
That's true.
point. But could he have done anything different to maybe force any more dodges? Like, for example, if halflings just go all mans at some point, then Kislev, with no rerolls and all edge 3, halflings can be pretty fucking annoying. Like sidestep diving tackle halflings can be really annoying if you just go all mans with them, and then freeze up some routes into the ball. So could Storr have been more aggressive on his defense when he had all the rerolls? You know, just allowing Khornight to, because whatever happens on that defensive drive, right, on that in that first half, whatever happens, Storr's going to get the one turn throw teammate shot anyway. So he really couldn't go hell for leather. So I think he just didn't quite base enough, or that's my recollection of things anyway. I'd have to have another look at it, but I think he
Yeah.
might be disappointed they didn't force the Kislev to roll more rolls to.
Yeah, and he had the bench, didn't he, to do it as well, I guess.
He's got plenty of bench. Halflings are all shit anyway. You know, they've all got dodge, so you can't exactly mow down halflings unless you're really lucky. So,
Mow down halflings.
yeah, I don't know. What I mean is they don't just disappear off the face of the earth like every time. They do sometimes.
I mean, Eliod is basically a halfling, and he's really annoying.
does he disappear when you really want him to?
No, well he did the other day. No, I felt quite concerned for him, to be fair. But yeah, he was alright in the end, so it's fine.
Where's he gone? What's going on here? We're getting a throw teammate.
He's throwing them at kislev players.
At the players?
And he snakes. Total dicing, boys. That's trip ones. Didn't get to kill the catcher. That was interesting. Like, I don't think he's given up yet because he's obviously not in the worst position, but maybe he has.
That halfling is now a scoring threat.
Yeah, this is just potato in. He has to score next turn if he's going to have any chance of this, so. This is the fully fledged fling potato.
The hot potato.
So what, you just blitz the fling that's the scoring throw, I guess?
But you could get Zara here, couldn't you?
Yeah, with what? The tackle? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, now the stun, yeah, okay. So you got a 2 dice for tackle, and then there's a catcher right there, and then there's another catcher right there.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel a little bit sorry for Storr, but then I need to see the Andy Davo game because I can't really feel sorry for him if he's just yeah, if he's absolutely massacred Davo, like he's obviously used up all his dice. Oh baby, triple skulls. Oh, it shows up different, doesn't it? So on the dice log, it shows the dice the other way around as what they show on the screen. So I guess that wouldn't be triple skulls. That would have been dub skulls, pal.
Great scatter for Storr. Into attacker zone of the halfling that he wants to score with. Zara's armor not broken. 3+ pickup here.
Oh, it's on! It's on, boys! It's happening! It's happening!
I feel like we're seeing the comeback. What's he doing now? Banging a few flings? Some unnecessary banging going on here.
Yeah.
Goes for the sure hands, picks it up, lovely.
We've seen how good Kislev sure hands are tonight, haven't we? Like honestly, goes for the pass. I suppose the GFY doesn't kill him. I mean, the pass doesn't kill him. The GFY could.
Yeah, the pass leaves him standing like it has here, so rather than on the floor. So if he does want to get it to that guard catcher, then that's the correct move. And that's fine, because, I mean, he was going to get stabbed, wasn't he? So he needed to try and offload it.
It's like a night out in Hackney.
Get rid of that ball, otherwise you're going to get shanked.
Stainless borer. Oh, there's a dub skull.
Oh.
The catcher headbutts the tree. GG.
That should be game, should it?
I think we might see skip turns now.
Three dice the sprinter with tackle. So in this matchup, the block tackle has been really nice, because block tackle is exactly what you want against a bunch of skillless dodge flings. But in most matchups, I think wrestle tackle is probably better. In fact, yeah, in most matchups, I would say wrestle tackle is better. So, but here, I'm sure he's appreciating the block tackle. Kislev justice. Hashtag.
Hashtag justice. Justice for Kislev.
Where's he? Why is he running away from the ball? Hasn't picked it up yet.
He's memeing.
Have we seen any two-headed?
Yeah, I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed by this bear. He's literally
two bloody mutations in this entire tournament, and he goes for a two-headed bear and still wins.
Oh. Who's he throwing it to? He's throwing it. What?
He's throwing it to himself.
That was an accurate pass as well. What the hell? He actually did throw it to himself, didn't he?
He threw it to himself. Was that just
that was styling. That was styling. He was just
okay.
Yeah. He's been an absolute knob showboater. He was showboating against the showboaters. Yeah. What a bumhole. Yeah. What an absolute bumhole. Boo.
Bit of BMing from Khornight there.
What happened to winning graciously, guys? I think K-Fo started all this, didn't he, with that victory dance against Ziggy. He's created this horrible
Ziggy's channel.
This horrible meta of non-sportsmanship.
Where's the GGWP, hey?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What a scumbag. What an absolute scumbag.
So, where does this leave Khornight in the bracket? Does anyone know whether how Rick's Kislev are doing?
Who was Rick playing against again?
I don't know where Rick was on the bracket. Let's have a little look.
So
Rick was against Rhaegor's Khemri,
which is all right for Kislev, right? I don't know. It's.
I don't know really.
I think it's okay, because the thing is with Khemri is once you get sacked, you're in loads of trouble.
Yeah, recovering. Recovering from a sack is really not very easy with Khemri. So.
Especially if you get armor.
Your throw roll without thick skull and armor 7 just like dies.
And then it starts raining because that's what happens.
Yes. Yeah.
Winning 1-0 but scored on. What? What? Hello, Mavor. So winning 1-0 but about scored on. Oh, what? He's about to be scored on.
About to be scored on. Rick Snake to dodge the score 2. Rick is almost pitch cleared. Ooh, okay.
Oh, that's not.
So I'm assuming that's the overtime coming up.
Gruff. Spelt incorrectly, by the way. Gruff is a guy from Khornight's Discord who is spelt Gruff with 3 Fs. So that is a misspelling from the showboating bastards that is Khornight.
Now, Dimmy, you're just gonna have to remind me here. Are there any other halfling teams still left in the competition?
No.
Oh, really?
What? Of
Damn
course
it!
not.
That is the last we've seen of the.
I mean they knocked out the champion, so that's that's something at least. But congratulations, Khornight. Commiserations, Storr. Well played.
Thank
Boo
you.
Storr getting knocked out.
Gio does not like that. Does he not like that?
Yeah.
I just checked the replay on the website and it tells me it was a dicing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's check the
Yeah, the
graph.
game again.
Diced or not website.
No, it's not the Diced or Not website.
Where should we go to check whether or not we had a
It's a
dicing?
way better website. I'm gonna, in a moment, I'll link it in the